Don't, please, don't be another storm deck. Astro Zombie. I mean, that sounds like a storm deck. What do I got? I have a Pendle Haven. Turn. Alright, so I play Quirion Ranger. Oh, I don't have a forest to return. Shenanigans. Okay. So Bolt is coming. Or not. Is it worth trying to jam Natural Order, or do I play Elvish Visionary? I have the feeling, yeah, there was a Force of Will coming. Okay. So 4. So they had I gone for Natural Order, they could have just dazed it, keeping a force for themselves. Let's see what they target with the Lightning Bolt. Yeah, and I can't save them. Preordain from them. Top, bottom. Brainstorm. So I kind of want to call it Rug Delver, but we don't know for sure it's Rug Delver yet. Could be Pokepile. Right? had a second daze because they'd already played the first one. So they have Tropical in hand. Brainstorm with your fetch land. Makes sense. Yeah, I said pass. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I don't think it's worth playing. Alright, so then the question becomes, we don't know necessarily which version they are, but it is important. It is important for us to make sure we have the Allosaurus Shepherd going, because I do think that will be helpful with our overall game plan. Scavenging Ooze could get some mileage here if they have Uro. Abrupt Decay could deal with some of these threats. Arcanist especially. Once again, I'm not really sure about the Elvish Reclaimer. I guess Elvish Reclaimer is a way to make sure I hit Gaia's Cradle, and maybe I'm not giving enough credit to that. I'm just not sure which other ones do I sideboard. Is Heritage Druid sideboardable because it does feel a little weak at times? Birchlore Ranger, I want the black especially, so I kind of don't want to take it out. I feel like I don't want to touch Symbiotes ever. Nettle Sentinel is less impressive in a Heritage Druid world, but we saw Nettle Sentinel doing work with Birchlore Ranger. Maybe Progenitus is the target I go and get here instead of a Crater Hoof. I can keep one Crater Hoof. Alright. So their Rug. Delver or not, we're not sure. Yes, I'd like to play first. Alright, so I think they bolted our first guy last time. Okay, so they are Delver. Alright. Return an elf to untap another target creature. That's not good enough here. So they did not flip Delver, is worth knowing. Chain Lightning the Symbiote. Kind of surprised they didn't go after Elsa Shepherd. Okay. Arr, attack! Attack with my frog minions. Alright. I mean, I don't... Is Thoughtseize what I want there? I don't think so. Heritage Druid does kind of feel weak. I mean, I'm not trying to say it's terrible, but it feels on the weaker side. Because it says all your elves tap for a third of a mana. Birchwell Ranger says your guys tap for a half a mana. You know, you kind of need the setup for it to work out. Alright, so what is this? This is... like, I'm purposely running this one out because I feel like it's less. Yeah, and I kind of think that's fine. Because if I crack this next land, 3 or more. Okay, I didn't read 3 or more. That's my bad. Okay, no blind flip. I approve. Same land back in play. Another days? No? Okay. Alright. I would expect a flip here off a brainstorm. Found a preordain. Okay. Red, most likely. The known preordain. Top, bottom on the preordain. Okay. No blocks. Like, I feel like I need Abrupt Decay for if they play a Dread Horde. So I feel like, I mean, as of right now, I'm racing this, you know? Maybe that's in my own head I'm racing this, but 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Is that an instant? No, it's a sorcerer. I was like, because they definitely could have done other things here. Like, I don't have great lands, right? Search for a Pendlehaven. Could I have untapped and searched for a Pendlehaven, or does it come in tapped? Oh, the Pendlehaven would have come in tapped. That's blowout. No. But wait, there's more. Dryad Arbor Beats. Okay. Oh, they had the Force of Will. Okay. We had a vote on Twitter. You could have voted, but you chose not to. Let's try to put some beats on them. So we have Elves, we have Hogak, and we have Death and Taxes today. Those are our legacy voted leagues. All right, are they going to keep any of them? Are they going to send them back? Put one back. Well, the first thing is Twitter only gives me 4 options, which is, I mean, kind of annoying in its own right. But I listed the top 4 decks when we did the breakdown. Oh, that's going to suck. Oh, if they get to flashback Blazing Volley, that's going to suck. Ugh. Well, unfortunately, yes, we started with the tier 1 decks. Alright, so I can't attack because if I do, they just block and kill. Or I guess since we know we're going to die anyway to this Blazing Volley, maybe we do send them in. I mean, at least it gets 2 points through, putting them at 9. It's that many less cards they can draw. Plus, it means they burn a Blazing Volley as opposed to something else. Yeah, I guess if I sit home and they spend it on Blazing Volley, I get to pump Birchlore Ranger, and then between Birchlore Ranger and Nettle Sentinel, they take down the Dreadhorde Arcanist. So maybe that is worthwhile, sacrificing the other two. All right, which one are they casting? So, do they have the bolt to completely blow us out? I think yes. I was incorrect. They have something else, which is probably just as bad. Correct. It was just as bad. Well, so both Dryad Arbors are gone. All right. All right. I need to figure out how can I do a poll that has more options in it? That's what I need. Because then that'll be relevant. One, two, three, four, five. That's not enough. I'm at 10 life. Okay, did not expect that. I mean, in the back of my head, I kind of did. Brainstorm. A green sun for one. And then, depending on whether or not that gets killed, 3, 4. I have enough to go Dinosaur Town. It's the question is whether or not they can deal with it. Okay, clearing their top, potentially looking for something better. Looking for something better. Something I did not think about, and this maybe was worthwhile. I could attack with the Elvish Visionary, right? I attack with the Elvish Visionary. If they block, I make it a 2/3, which kills the Nettle Sentinel, and then I could pick up. I think I missed that. I was too focused on, okay, I'll pick it back up. And I ended up using all the mana, so maybe... All right, they shuffled. That's the one you're making an elk? What? Nice.